For the first time in a while, I think Argus finally received an adjustment that feels right. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I like the current Argus adjustment. I will show you why and what makes this adjustment good as we go through one of the games I had on the advanced server. We will also have side-by-side comparisons between both versions to see how some of the skills differ and to further put emphasis on why I think this is actually pretty good. If you want me to upload more Mobile Legends content, please like this video, share it to your friends, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about the patch notes first. They decided to remove the overtime recharge of Malice Energy in exchange for increasing the Malice Energy Argus gains per strike of his basic attack. Take note though, that unlike the version on the original server, the advanced server Argus does not gain Malice Energy from structures. He can only gain it from minions, jungle creeps, and enemy heroes. Basically, he can only gain Malice Energy from organic targets. As for his second skill, they removed its ability to increase Argus Malice recharge by attacking cursed units. To clarify, Argus still curses the target using this skill, ergo he still slows them if this skill hits, and he still gains temporary bonus movement speed while attacking cursed targets. He just can't gain bonus Malice Energy from cursed hostile units. In exchange, they gave him the ability to immediately refill his Malice Energy completely whenever his second skill hits, and also allowed the excess Malice Energy to carry over onto the next attack. In my opinion, this adjustment on the second skill is actually good since you would be able to trigger his enhanced basic attack sooner instead of needing to hit the enemies with multiple basic attacks. As for his ultimate, they gave it two states or phases: the Fallen Angel and Death Immunity states. When Argus ultimate is activated, it will deal damage to all nearby enemy units and will then enter the Fallen Angel state and temporarily boosts his movement speed. If Argus does not receive a fatal or killing blow, the ultimate ends in 4 seconds and any damage he deals while in that state will be converted to HP. The second state, which is the immunity state, will only be activated if, for any reason, Argus receives a fatal or killing blow while in his Fallen Angel state. The death immunity also lasts for 4 seconds and will temporarily increase Argus movement speed once again. Oh, and in the event the death immunity or the second state is not triggered, the cooldown of his ultimate will be reduced by half. Overall, I think the ultimate is alright despite the increased cooldown time. It allows Argus to tank and engage immediately as needed, giving him more opportunities to contribute to the team fight. The variable cooldown time can be deceiving as well and can trick opponents into thinking that Argus ultimate is in cooldown status even though it's already available thanks to the 50% cooldown reduction when the death immunity state is not triggered. However, besides the ultimate's increased cooldown time, there is another drawback which I will show much later on the video, so make sure to stay tuned. As you can see, Argus Malice Energy is not recharging without attacking, unlike the version we have on the original server. But before criticizing it, watch what happens first. Notice that we didn't even hit Charisla, it was only the minion, but it was enough to refill the Malice Energy. Notice how quickly the Malice Energy recharges per attack as well. It recharges so fast, I don't even feel the removal of the Malice Energy recharge over time. For comparison, this is how it looks against the original server Argus. As you can see, the advanced server version was able to gain more Malice Energy per slash, thus allowing him to refill the Malice Energy faster, giving the advanced server Argus an advantage when going head-to-head against heroes. Obviously, since the advanced server Argus can now refill his Malice Energy faster, minion clearing is also faster. As you saw, Argus was able to deal back-to-back enhanced basic attacks, and that's due to the added effect where the excess Malice energy can carry over to the next attack. It's one of my favorite changes included on the Argus adjustment on the advanced server. Notice that Argus Ultimate is only level 1, which is supposed to have a cooldown of 55 seconds, but it was reduced by half, and that's again because if Argus only enters the Fallen Angel state but does not enter the Death Immune state, his ultimate gains a 50% cooldown reduction. This in my opinion is fair, considering that Argus has gained a significant buff with his damage output because of these changes. As for the removal of the Malice energy recharge when attacking turrets, I agree it's a nerf, but it's not a big deal. Well, at least that's what I think. If played with the right items, Argus is, after all, still capable of destroying turrets quickly. With this new version, I consider Fleeting Time as a core item. Having Fleeting Time nullifies the nerf on the cooldown of his ultimate. Also, I personally think that the changes on the Malice energy mechanics has greatly improved his damage output. So losing one attack speed or one heavy damage item is not a loss. Also, they reduced the stats of Warmonger, Argus' passive skill. It deals less damage and heals less. In my opinion though, it was fair, considering that it's much easier to recharge his Malice energy, and it's also possible to store excess Malice energy with this version, allowing him to deal back-to-back enhanced basic attacks. Got him with a sidestep. Now let's do a Houdini. As you saw, Argus Ultimate had a much longer cooldown when we used it that time, and that's because the Death Immune state was triggered. With this adjustment, I kinda favor cooldown reduction, so after getting Fleeting Time, I think it's a good idea to get Great Dragon Spear. Look at how low the cooldown time of his ultimate is with Fleeting Time's help. This is one of the other drawbacks of the ultimate. Watch closely. What the heck? The turret's damage killed Argus. But why? Remember that this version of Argus has two states. The Fallen Angel state, which has a duration of 4 seconds, and the Death Immune state, which also has a 4-second duration. What basically happened here is the Fallen Angel state expired before receiving a lethal or killing blow. It was just a few seconds, maybe not even a second, but if we slow the clip further, you would see what I mean. Right there. That's when the turret hit Argus, just a split second after the Fallen Angel state ended. If Argus is in Fallen Angel state only and does not receive enough damage to enter Death Immune state, the turret's damage will not be reset, which means when the Fallen Angel state ends, Argus will receive an astronomical amount of damage from the turret. Not sure if this is a bug or that was the intended design of the ultimate to balance things off, but I have encountered this 3, maybe 4 times out of 20 plus games. That concludes our Mobile Legends content for today. What do you think of this recent Argus adjustment? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stay safe, everyone. Peace.